Good morning, YouTube. What's up, guys? Today we were playing a game with Jealous. Okay, so I don't know if that's just jealous spelled incorrectly, but whatever's. Let's play. 1608. We're 1648, so we've got some ground to gain. Let's gain that ground. So knight takes pawn. So this is a regular Sicilian. Okay, this is an interesting point. He didn't play knight f6, so I can gladly play c4, no complaints there. I'm not forced to play knight c3, immediately. After knight f6, I have to play knight c3, but right now I can respond with c4, which is really nice because I get control over that d5 square. So does he with the move e6, but now we're a little more free in our moves. We can even bring this queen out. That's what I like about the move c4. Maybe bring it to a4, put some pressure on that knight. He can definitely do the same. But then again, we have c6, or c3 rather. So we're pretty safe. Now I can try something like d5. d5 looks okay. Okay. This looks like an interesting move. I'll tell you what, I think I'll just hang in there for a bit with rook b1. I can play a3, try to fence off an attack. Or maybe I can try. Let's try castling. Yeah. I don't think castling is that bad. Let's try castling. Okay, now we can push this pawn. I think maybe I shouldn't have touched that rook, because now I'm incapable of playing b4 without queen taking a3. So that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, let's try to go ahead and play f4. Let's play a little aggressive. Okay, so he backs off. Looks pretty normal. I can try to play castle. Another thing we should notice here is if this pawn on e6 was gone, he could try playing from bishop on e7, taking on a3. That's a cool attack that a lot of players like to try out here. Let's play this. Bishop takes. Okay, now let's launch it. I'm sacrificing this pawn on f5 here, as I am trying to form an attack. Kind of surge a lot in my attacking stance. Alright. Alright, well, I'd say a pretty common move is probably bishop d3, so let's go with that, I think bishop d3 sounds good. Maybe we can try later ideas of knight d5. Let's try bishop d3. All looks pretty good. He'll probably try playing rook c8. Rook c8 is a very good move here. But after rook c8, I'll just play like maybe queen b3, maybe queen e2. Okay, queen g7. Same idea. Here, however, I think I don't want to waste this idea. Here, why don't we just play knight d5? I think that's all the more strong. This is a very strong move. Much better approach to dealing with such situations. Just go for the attack. Okay, so now it all comes down to whether I want to take with the c or e pawn. C pawn definitely looks strong, but e pawn opens up that bishop, so I'm going to go with the e pawn. And you can see how this bishop on d3 now has an attack on h7, very clear attack. and how our bishops are gonna destroy black's side. Now we can play a simple move, queen to h5. You can try this. Very, very simple move, very aggressive scenario for us, I say. Okay, now we come in with, we can try certain things. We can definitely try queen to h6. Notice I'm down on time, so we have to play a little fast. So let's do that. Okay. Now we got a clear mate. Doesn't look like anyone can stop this. Yeah, I mean, I could just pre-move rook h5 here in this scenario. Even the pawn on f6 can't move because it is pinned down. And that was the whole point of my attack, just getting a lot of pieces from a Sicilian perspective. I think Sicilian is really helping black, but this time with the aggressive moves such as f5, you try to want to pull in a nice attack, and hopefully you can win the game. Here definitely, I don't think my opponent has any other option. Whatever he plays, I'll just play rook h5. King can't move. Nothing can move. Please don't clock out. Please play a move. I think the only move here is probably like bishop g4. Yeah, okay, resignation. Okay, well, I mean, yeah. If we go to, for example, analysis. Whoops. That ain't analysis. This is analysis. Okay. Yeah, here it says main 3 for white. Yeah. Really, I think letting this knight come in here, this was the killer move. Yeah, this put me at plus 1.8. I think it's higher than that. I think personally, I'm up a piece maybe, because here, the knight cannot take, and if the queen moves, for example, it's actually saying bishop takes. Okay, so knight takes was actually bad because that allowed for certain destructive. This knight is still a key defender, and guarding h7, so that might be crucial. However, here I'd gladly play. Is it black to move? Okay. Well, I mean, if black played something crazy, I just go for this attack. This is just a clear win. f5. Yeah, there's really nothing. f6. Okay, yeah, but I mean, maybe some stalling moves. Whoops. But here in such a scenario, like, it's just completely crushing. Yeah, really, I think my bishops were just killer in the game. I think that is the point. In terms of black, I think black played really well. I think the defense was just a little weakened with such aggressive attacks. So, learning lesson for both of us. Me, I think I could have played stronger here. Knight takes, bishop takes. What does it say? Where does it say like it was like dead draw? Oh, it was saying I was crushing here. Okay, this is interesting. Let's start off here. Move. What is this? Move 8. So, okay, it's kind of drawish here. Kind of winning. See that c5. The point of c5. Sorry, c4. I just love c4 because look at that. It's like knight c3 is like plus 0.3, and now it's like a whopping plus 0.3, 0.2. Okay, but I mean, I like that move. It's just a very nice move for me. Overall, it's pretty good until something happened here. Yeah, that's another thing. Don't move your queen out too early. Whoops. Don't move your queen out too early. Queen a5. That was a bit too early. I mean, I could have honestly played anything here, but knight c3 looks okay. Knight bd5. I see. Okay, so knight bd5. I was a little confused there. Knight bd5. It would have worked, but the thing is that this bishop on f8 had a role in protecting the pawn on d6. So But I played um uh hmm. Actually, I am liking knight db5. This is insane. Okay, well, okay. So if we go here, right? The queen comes. Knight takes d6. Oh my god, this is so much stronger. Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm seeing it. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is crushing, actually. I was thinking this bishop on c8 could do stuff, but really it's not. I don't know. Okay, knight bd5. That's a learning lesson for all of us. Don't play rook b1. Okay, I was just playing rook b1. I mean, it's still winning a point, but here I'm winning by nearly 2, nearly 3. So that's there. Here, bishop. It's still telling me knight b5. Okay, so I had this opportunity for a while. I could have played it for. Oh my god, here I'm just like 4 points now. Because it's telling me after knight db5, queen a5. Now I have the upper advantage because after this, whoops, no. Okay, after this, actually it's here. After this, queen takes d6, knight c6. Okay, though this knight is protected by this queen, after knight c6, it's telling me I'm stronger because I have this bishop. Nice. Actually, that would be insane. Okay, now b4. That's hilarious. b4. Man, this looks nice. And what happens if queen there? Then just queen g3. Just go back here. Fly back here. Wow, this looks so much better. You're right. I think the computer's always right. Yeah, okay, so overall, I could have worked on being more aggressive. I play a little defensive here. It's still kind of winning for me, but... Okay, this was a risky move right here. This puts me a little back. e5. Okay, so he didn't take, so I just took. Okay, back to even. Oh, okay. Knight g4. I see. So here. Okay, so maybe black could have played a little aggressive as well. Interesting. I don't know. I just felt like these two bishops were too strong. So after this knight move, was it recommending that knight move? Yeah, it was. Knight d5. Yeah. Yeah, and then these two bishops were just lethal in the end. Yeah, I knew I could make the sack. You know, that's a very common sack. Usually when we have two bishops, I went for queen h6 because of the queen g7 checkmate, so f6 had to be played. There was no other way to defend that checkmate other than f6, and then after that I could play bishop takes because that f7 pawn moved to f6. It's no longer protecting the g6 pawn, so I could take that. And it's okay, I'm sacking a bishop because, see, now the king, it literally cannot move, and one check would finish it off, as I always say, and that check was with the rook. Going to f4 and then to h4, and that's a checkmate. And like I said, I could just pre-move that, unless he played something like bishop g4. All right, that was a long discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed that analysis and that game. It was really fun, actually. It was a pretty aggressive game. And yeah, we should get in the habit of being really aggressive, using those tactics, you know, making some sacrifices, and along the way, hopefully putting ourselves to an advantage and winning the game. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and I'd love to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye now.